This is the afternoon edition of the Weather Xtreme video. This is for Monday, the 7th of October. I'm James Spann. Hey, you got to love this weather. Coolest air so far this season blowing in here, and tomorrow morning, many of you will be in the 40s to start the day. That'll feel good. Let's go to some of the Skycam shots as we look out the window this afternoon. That's coming from Chehaw State Park. Those are cirrus clouds up at about 20,000 feet. Underneath that, the air very dry. Dew points are in the 40s. That's our Tuscaloosa sky cam. If you look really far in the distant eastern horizon, you'll see those high clouds, but the western side of the state pretty much severe clear. And ooh, doesn't that look good? That's our Gulf Shore sky cam, and that's amazing. I see 4 people on that entire strip of the Gulf Coast, but this will change dramatically because this is the weekend coming up for the National Shrimp Festival. Typically about 50,000 people come into town. That place will be jam-packed this week, and that's one of the true signs we're getting into fall. And the weather looks fine, by the way, for the Alabama Gulf Coast. Sunny days, fair nights, no rain all the way through the upcoming weekend. Still got a few clouds lingering in southeast Alabama from near Phoenix City down to Eufaula and Dothan, but most of Alabama basking in full sunshine today. Pretty high amplitude pattern up in the jet on the northern states. You can see a new trough coming into the Pacific Northwest, big trough coming through the northeastern states, and down below that we are in cool, dry continental air. Upper 60s and low 70s, just a slow warming trend each day for the rest of this week. But that trough is setting off some severe weather up in the northeast United States, a tornado watch. That's in effect until 5 o'clock Eastern time this afternoon. That includes Baltimore, Philadelphia, New York City. Storms are sweeping through the Big Apple as we speak. It looks like the main issue so far today with those have been high winds. But once those storms exit, much of the nation will be very, very quiet for a while. And look at that, not a drop of rain. Now, this is the 7-day QPF chart, not the 5, but the 7. And this is basically suggesting Alabama is going to be the driest state in the union through Monday morning of next week. Without a drop here, as you can see, heavier rains off to the east and west. Tropical weather, we've got a little disturbance east of the Bahamas, not to worry with that. The one to watch is the one that's below the Cape Verde Islands in the far eastern Atlantic. The guys at NHC have upped this to a 30% chance of developing into a tropical cyclone during the next 48 hours. This will be gaining latitude with time, and typically once those things get above 15 north in that position, they tend to recurve. Not all of them, but most of them do. And the chance this could become a tropical storm. But again, odds are if this develops, it will not bother us. We'll check the GFS, the Global Forecast System. This is the 12Z run, valid at 1 o'clock local time tomorrow afternoon. This is at 500 millibars with the about 20,000 feet up, and you can see the new trough back in the northwest United States. That intense system in the northeast is sweeping into the Canadian Maritimes. And down below that, it's just going to be a great day. I mean, all week long will be gorgeous. Sunny tomorrow. The NAM is at 72, the GFS at 75. The NAM probably closer to being correct. And I think we start the day down in the 40s in many spots. I think most places will see a low somewhere between 46 and 52, and that will feel good. Wednesday looks great. Still some moisture on the immediate Atlantic coast. Charleston, up toward the Outer Banks, they could see clouds and some rain, but not here. Thursday, we're in great shape. Lots of sun. Temperatures warming up a little bit. We'll be in the upper 70s on Thursday. And this is Friday. There's that new trough in the high plains. Down below that, a deep surface low again is wrapped up over the Dakotas. Don't think it's going to be cold enough for a big snow this time, but we'll see. They're still digging out from the event up there last Friday. But around here, our Friday this week looks great. Sunny, the high, maybe touching 80, low humidity. Great weather for high school football games both Thursday and Friday night. Will the weather hold up for the weekend? The answer is yes. That deep surface low is up into Canada. Trailing front coming down through Des Moines and Abilene, Texas. I don't think it makes it, though. This is Sunday. This is suggesting maybe a few showers around Memphis and North Mississippi. And I guess if you wanted to be technical here, you might mention a slight chance of a shower over northwest Alabama Sunday evening, but that front will likely dissipate with no upper support. This is Monday. More troughing back in the northwest. The front here dissipates. The main axis of the heavier rain across the plain states with a new low on the lee of the Rockies. So pretty good chance we go 7 days without rain. How about them apples? But this is October, and that's pretty standard for this time of the year. Driest month of the year for us. Now we'll go deeper. This is the 19th of October. Nice troughing over the eastern part of the nation. That's going to send a pretty cold air mass down if this is right. 540 line down to almost Chicago. Chance of snow flurries over Minnesota. And the end of the forecast on the 23rd, little shortwave west of here, suggesting maybe some rain, but we all know that that's purely voodoo at this point. That's it for the Weather Extreme video today. We'll have notes in the blog. Next video here by 7 o'clock tomorrow. And if you can, watch us on ABC 3340 News this evening on the live stream or the television side at 4, 5, 6, and 10. Thanks for watching. Have a great evening, and God bless.